so that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Hello everyone. I decided to jump in and replay Demon Souls, the original, on PS3. So I spent an inordinate amount of time creating a character that hopefully doesn't look like an abomination. Because man, the character creator in this game, it is something. It's been, oh boy, 15 years since I last played this? 16? I don't know. It is a Souls game. I'm pretty sure it'll come back to me. The reason I'm doing this is, well, I was very excited about the Souls remake. But I'm not too happy with it. It looks pretty. Like, really pretty. But there are some design decisions and changes that were made to that version that I disagree with. Ouch! Anyway, on my first playthrough, I decided to play as a knight. I finished the game. I loved every second of it. It was the beginning of my journey through Souls games, which nowadays is in Kazan AI Limit, and I'm trying to finish Code Vein because I never finished it. I've also gone through Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, not in that order. But Demon Souls holds a very special place in my heart. This is the reason we have Souls games. This is the reason that Souls-likes are what they are. And yes, I'm fishing for backstabs and failing horribly. I do have a parry and I'm probably gonna die trying to use it. I feel really sluggish and slow. Oh my god! Why are you trying to murder me? I didn't do anything to you. I was just passing through. There we go, fishing for backstabs. So I don't know where we're gonna go with this. I don't know that I will do a full playthrough. In installments, of course, because A, I'm not a speedrunner. B, I'm not good enough to be a speedrunner. And C, it's a long game if I remember correctly. Which is fantastic. I love that, but, you know, it's not like a Super Nintendo game that you can just pick up, finish, couple hours, maybe an hour, depending on the game. So I really have no idea what's gonna happen. But I really felt like I should revisit this game. And I also want to see for myself the comparison between the changes from this version and the remake. I know that my biggest beef, other than the changes to the Vanguard, because the Vanguard in the Vanguard in the original Demon Souls, he looks kinda goofy, kinda droopy, kinda friendly and cute, in a Souls kinda way, right? It's got the 3 eyes and it's got all the fangs that look like tentacles, like really short tentacles. And I don't know. Looks really cool. And the new Vanguard looks just like a regular demon that you would see in any hyper-realistic horror setting. So I didn't like that. But my main point of contention is what they did to the Tower of Latria. I remember the first time I got to the Tower of Latria. Man, it was terrifying. It was walking into a nightmare. You hear the insects buzzing. There's no other sound than the screams of the captives in the tower. And your footsteps. And then those damned bells that the... They're not called illithids. Wait. Warp to new area? No, not yet. Not illithids, but for simplicity's sake, we'll call them illithids. These tentacled monsters that walk around with their lamps, and they're nasty. Alright, we'll warp now. So... in that section... it seems, again, I've just seen this through reviews and comments on the internet, that they added the lullaby that the Maiden in Black sings for the old one to pacify it. And it just takes away from the atmosphere of Latria. Latria needs to be horrific. You don't want to be there. It's a nasty place. And if you have this nice lullaby song playing in the background that's soothing, it just destroys the entire thing. So anyway, because I wanted to see for myself, because there's nothing better than actually seeing for yourself instead of getting accounts from third parties. Here we are. I don't know if I'll make it. I am pretty rusty at this game. I can't parry worth a damn. Hey, I parried. So, okay, I rescind my comment. I can sometimes parry worth a damn. But I thought it would be... a... God, no. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. How do I cast? I am not dealing with your garbage. Not today. Oh, I forgot about this. I love this. Look at this. This is amazing. Oh, Demon Souls, I missed you. Oh, the ragdolling from back then. You know, I don't even know if this kind of ragdolling is still present in the remake. I'm gonna have to check that out too. I am also not dealing with you. So you blocked. You think you're clever. Fine. This will hurt. It will probably hurt me. Come on. Wolf. Man, he's backing away. He's protecting the backstab very well. Guess I'll poke him. You have been poked. I also remember that the healing items in here, you have to farm them. All the grasses, or buy them. This game is a classic. It's, in my opinion, which may differ from yours, it is one of those titles that's transcended space and time. It is a must-play if you love games. It is an experience that needs to be, redundancy's sake, experienced, truly. The sound of the torches in the background. I would say the chains, but the chains don't seem to make a sound. Your footsteps, there's no music, so you're alone. And I don't think the online stuff is working anymore. I didn't even log in, but I believe that the support, online support for this version ended a few years back. I also remember the first time I managed to parry back in the day. It was so cool. Like, man, no other game had done that in such a way. And the whole game felt, at least this was my opinion back in the day, that you were playing, imagine Rainbow Six, but medieval, where you have to go slow, you have to be very deliberate in your choices, you can't rush in. Well, you can, but it's not a good idea. And man, the rapier is terrible. I'd like to get a proper sword, if I can. I got decent rolling speed. So, in a time where there were a lot of action games that were very frantic, very fast, Dark Souls comes in and gives you this amazing new experience. I think that was great. And there's a reason this game is still being talked about in this day and age. The dedicated few, I guess, but it's still alive, everybody knows it. And here's my buddy! Now the question is, can I beat him? I probably can't, but we'll give it a shot. So look at him! He looks so droopy and goofy and cool. Don't kill me! Oh god! He's just a cool guy. Until he hits you with his axe, I guess. You know. You need to not roll towards the axe. Oh god. What am I doing? And he has a tail. You know, he's kinda cute. Nope. And slow. Like, Demon Souls is very slow paced. And I like that. Oh, I ate that hit. I ate that hit. Vanguard, buddy. Buddy, don't do this. Don't do this. I think I did beat him once on my next game plus thing the first time. I'm probably gonna... Oh! That was not good! It went ahead and despawned my targeting lock. That could have been very bad. Anyway, as we all know, magic is easy mode on the Souls games. But come on, give me a break. I'm an arthritic veteran of the wars and of the Souls wars. I just want to have some fun. Rolling, 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 man. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That's where it's at. He's got some range on him. Oh man. Roll, roll, roll. I don't even know his range. I'm playing it super safe, or trying anyway. Back in the day, I loved this because the game throws you into a tutorial that has this boss, and you don't know what is happening. You've just been suffering through all these guys, and then the knights, and then you come across this guy, and your first reaction is like, what do I do now? You charge in and you start swinging, but the guy is just... he just clocks you because you don't know what you're doing. At least I didn't know what I was doing. What is the Royal Lotus? I shouldn't be eating stuff that I don't know what it does. So, but yeah. If you're an overachiever, like I was back in the day, and I finally beat the demon after a very intense rolling session, then you end up here. And there's that horrible noise, and you see that thing in the background. And that's not nice. Then you approach it, maybe, thinking that everything will be okay. Maybe. Huh. I guess I remember this differently. I recall walking through a tunnel and then just getting flamed right in the face. But I suppose that's down here? I don't know. I thought it was really cool, the way the game presented itself. And all this stuff. And then showing you this guy. I didn't remember all the goodies. I don't even know if I picked them up. I probably did. But it was my impression that as soon as I stepped into the corridor, I got a face full of dragon breath. But anyway, so because it's a Souls game, you go out thinking, okay, I don't know what's happening. And then you come face to face with this. And I totally misremember that. You just get punched in the face by the tutorial because you were an overachiever. You beat that first demon we put in there to kill you. So now we're gonna put a super high level boss in your way. And once you walk to it, it will punch you in the face and you won't be able to do anything about it. I'm not gonna say it was disappointing. I remember when I found out, I was pretty much delighted. I laughed a lot. And here we are. I absolutely love the art style of Demon Souls. And I love her voice too. I believe they changed her voice in the remake. Which is very unfortunate. And if they didn't, then my apologies. And someone will probably correct me, and I will stand corrected. But the voice of the original maiden.
It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
I just love listening to it. I love her accent.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 Archstones will connect them.
So we reached the Nexus. You have died. Well, I was kind of murdered by the game. I wasn't given much of a choice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I might progress a bit off video. Maybe I'll start recording again when I hit the Phalanx. If you have never had the opportunity to play this game,
you came for Demon Souls?
You should definitely give it a shot, because Demon Souls
as a hero.
is amazing.
Hunting for demons? Try one of the Archstones.
I'm always hunting for demons.
Go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
And the NPCs are great. From Software's storytelling is something I really, really enjoy. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I came across that video today. And I'm glad I'm here, back in the Nexus. This is where I belong. At any rate, I really have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I just wanted to play Demon Souls, and I guess I wanted to talk about it because it's a fantastic game, and it's a pity not to share. And if you've only played the remaster, I do highly encourage you to try the original.
Oh my. Has God abandoned us for failing to show? Oh, Mbasa.
No, there's no respect to be shown to King Eland. He's a tyrant and a murderer, and he will pay. But with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.